Frost is white on braided hair, shields are lined in gray. No one speaks of turning back, no one walks away. Smoke still climbs from dying coals, night clings to the ground. Some will fall before it breaks, some won't hear the sound. Feel it in your chest.
Heavy for the dawn. The hall was thick with smoke and grief. By morning they were gone. Their banners torn, their armor split, their voices lost in snow. The throne can keep its silent gold. I have a path to go. They braid my hair with strips of red from cloaks that will not mend. A queen is not the one who waits, a queen is who will stand. No drum will sound, no horn
drums were called beneath the sky, no banners tore the frozen air. She closed the door, she did not cry, and braided silence in her hair. The fjord lay still, the torches dim, the wolves were far beyond the plain. The wind spoke low along the rim of roofs that bowed beneath the rain. I do not ask the storm to part, I do not ask the dark to flee. I am the storm beneath the snow, I do not shatter, I remain. When all the fires fade and glow, I hold the flame inside the rain. I am the stone beneath the snow, unseen, unheard, but standing still. If all the northern rivers flow, I am the silence of the will. She feeds the coals with careful hands, counts every shadow on the wall. Not every strength in battle stands, some never leave the hole. The sea may swallow shield and spear, the sky may turn its face away, but someone guards what we hold dear when warriors cannot stay. I do not need the saga sound, I do not need the scale to see. I am the storm beneath the snow, I do not shatter, I remain. When all the banners cease to blow, I hold the breath against the pain. I am the stone beneath the snow, the quiet weight no storm can move. If every tale forgets to know, the earth remembers what I prove. If the oars return alone, if the ravens cross the bay, if the long ships never come, I will not turn away. I will not turn away. I am the stone, remain, remain. Through us, through ice, through falling sky, not every strength is forged in flame. Some never kneel and never cry. I am the stone beneath the snow, last to bend and first to rise. When the north wind starts to blow, it carries my unbroken cry. Remain, remain, remain. No horns, no glory, still here. Snow has sealed the burial mound, the white upon the hill. No banner marks the frozen ground, the air itself is still. They laid his sword across his chest, his shield beside his head. No tears were carved into the rock, no final words were said. The wind moves low through broken grass, like breath through hollow bone. They say he walks in distant halls, but I come here alone. No drum remains, no horn replies, only the frost, only the sky. the storm, let the hillside hear. If your name is carved in darkness, it is carved here. I speak to the storm till my voice is thin. If a holler keeps you standing, I stand within. Lord, and you sit on a distant throne. You gather the strong and brave, but strength is not the sword alone. It is the one who stays. If halls are bright with golden flame, let them hear this sound. No warrior walks to glory whole when love is left on ground. He was not yours before he was mine, not shadow, not a sign. He had a hand that held this earth at hand and more. I speak to the stone, let the sky divide. If the world says you are gone, you are not denied. I speak to the stone till the mountains bend. If the gods will close the door, I do not end. Snow and stone, wind alone, the earth is cold. I am not. The sky went black at mid-daylight, no warning in the air. The gulls flew low, the dogs grew still, salt thickened everywhere. The boats were small against the swell, like splinters in its jaw. The sea does not forget at that, it keeps a harsher law. I felt it move beneath my ribs before the thunder spoke. The north does not arrive with fire, it comes in rising smoke. No bell was rung, no flag was raised, only the tide unchained. Stormbound, we do not run. Stormbound, we stand. If the sea wants blood and bone, it will take it from our hands. Stormbound, lift your eyes, let the black waves climb. We were born where storms are crowned. We are The piers split wide beneath the weight of water turned to rage. The cliffs began to speak in cracks like prophets sold with age. A mother held her child to chest, no tear would leave her skin. In the north we do not beg the wind, we breathe it in. The lightmen tore the dark in half, white scars across the bay. But even thunder knows our names and cannot wash away. No knees in sand, no plea for calm, only the breath of the coming home. Stormbound, we do not break. Stormbound, we rise. If the sea devours the shores, will not take our eyes. Stormbound, hold the flame through the salt and brine. We were carved by colder hands. We are strong.
but leave the spine, leave the will, leave the ones who stand here still. You can split the mast, you can drown the sound, but you will never bend the storm. The forge was red before the dawn. The fjord lay still with frost and smoke. No crown was worn, no banner drawn, only iron when he spoke. The hammer rose, the hammer fell, the sparks like stars against the night. Each strike became a northern spell, each blade a promise forged in light. No warrior lifts a blade alone, no steel is born without the flame. Axes born of northern fire, axes singing through the cold. If the storm climbs ever higher, still the edge will hold. Axes born of northern thunder, iron hearts the flame has known. When the shields are torn asunder, still the steel has grown. Warriors came with salted hair, with hands still scarred from distant wars. They spoke of blood in foreign air, of thunder crashing on strange shores. But he had heard the iron cry before the oars had touched the sea. Each blade would choose the way to die long before the victory. The sea may break the strongest mast, the storm may claim the brave. Axes born of northern fire, axes raised against the sky. When the war winds climb up high, The sea lies still in frozen glass, no tide, no living sound. The wind has sealed what came to pass and locked it underground. I walk where water used to breathe, where black depths used to roam. Now silence sleeps beneath my feet, where none have made it home. The ice may crack, the dark may rise, the cold may take my breath. If you are lost beneath the ice, I will find your way through the night, but it won't suffice. I will not strive. You are lost beneath the ice, hear my voice descend through the frozen sacrifice. I call you back again. The frost has drawn its silent lines across the shattered sea, but under glassing broken signs, your shadows call to me. Each step I take, the surface groans, a warning carved in stone. But I will walk where no one owns, the silence buried down. The nights may fall without a dawn, the stars may turn away. If you are lost beneath the ice, I will not let you fade through the dark that won't suffice. Through the grave you made it. You are lost beneath the ice, through the frozen deep. I will break the endless night. I will wake your sleep. If the ice should break below, if the black should take me too, still my voice will reach you, so still find you. Still find you. If you are lost beneath the ice, hear the northern sky. I will pay the final price. I will not deny.
The wind has teeth along the wall, the torches bow and fade. The snow climbs slow through stone and hall, where silent shields are laid. The warriors sail before the frost, their arrows still in the air. But someone guards what can't be lost, someone must stand there. No horn will sound across the snow, no army rides tonight. The hinges groan with frozen breath, the wood is hard as bone. Beyond the wall, the steps of death move through the storm alone. The spear is cold within my hand, the sky is sealed with snow. But while these ancient timbers stand, no enemy will go. The sea may take the strongest sail, the war may claim the the torches turn to stone, still this gate will never fall. Not alone, not alone. I hold the northern gate forever, hear my voice against the gale. Let the endless night endeavor, still it will fail. I hold the northern gate unbroken till the frozen dawn appears. When the north awakes unspoken, it will know I'm here. Still I stand. No crown, no sleep, only the gate. No crown. The hill stands bare above the snow, where broken spears lie deep. The northern winds are all that know the names the stones still keep. No banners wave upon this land, and no drums remain to sound. Only frost and silent sand around the fallen mound. The storm may hide the stars above, the years may turn to stone. I will sing where the fallen are sleeping, through the snow and the bitter air, while my voice their names are keeping.
seals the ancient lands where once each warrior smiled. Your hall remains, and no golden throne, and no feast beyond the fall. But every name carved into stone still calls this frozen home. The sea may claim the strongest blade, the storm may break the shield. I will sing where the fallen are sleeping, through the wind that scars the sky, while my voice their names are keeping. They don't die. I will sing on the hill of the silent, through the frost and drifting snow. Though the endless night grows violent, still they If the snow should hide the ground, if the years erase the stone, still my voice will find the mound, still their home. Still their home. I will sing where the fallen are sleeping, hear the frozen mountains cry, while my voice their names are keeping. None will die. I will sing on the hill of the silent, let the storm remember clear. Though the endless night grows violent, they are here. No crown, no war, only memory. The cliff was black with winter rain, the sea below like shattered steel. No path remained, no guiding flame, no harbor left to feel. Far in the storm the drakkers turned, like shadows lost in foam. The reefs were teeth the tide had burned, no ship would find its home. Night devours the northern sea, if every light is gone. I will raise the northern beacon high above the raging foam. Let the endless dark awaken, still it guides you home. Through the wind that splits the mountain, through the waves that blind the sky, there will burn a fire unbroken, standing where I lie. The torch was soaked with salted rain, the wind fought every spark, but hands that knew the winter pain would never leave heart. She fed the flame with broken mast, with driftwood from the shore. Each breath she gave the fire would last. A heart beat more. Not every watch is sung in war. Not every strength will roll. I will raise the northern beacon where the frozen headlands stand. Let the storm believe it's taken all the sea and land. Through the thunder crashing over, through the black and endless fog, every wandering northern rover will see it away back home. If the fire should stay to coal, if the storm should take the sky, still the flame inside my soul will not die, will not die. I am the keeper of the beacon, hear my voice above the gale. Not all warriors cross the ocean, someday come the sail. I am the keeper of the beacon, lost to fate and first to rise. When the northern sea is breaking, you will see my light. Fire, fire, still it burns. No horn, no throne, I lies. No horn, no The sky fell low above the sea. The wind began to rise. No fire burned, no voice was free. Only the darkened skies. The cliffs were cold beneath my feet. The waves climbed up in rage. The storm and I were set to meet like stone against a cage. No light will break, no path will show. I stand against the northern storm. I stand, I do not bend. Let the waves and thunder form. I stand until the end. I stand against the northern storm. I stand, I hold the line. If the dark takes every form, it will not take what's mine. The wind cut deep across my face. The salt burned in my skin. But I will not give this place to what comes crashing in. No ship remains, no horn will sound, no voice will call me back. But I have sworn upon this ground.
get near. I stand against the northern storm, I stand, I do not fall. Let the endless night transform, I answer to it all. I stand against the northern storm, I stand through ash and foam. If the sea would take this form, it will not take my home. If the cliffs begin to break, if the sky is torn apart, still the ground will never shake from my heart. From my heart, I stand against the northern storm. I stand, I rise, I rise. Let the frozen heavens form. I meet their eyes. I stand against the northern storm. I stand, I still remain. If the world is ripped and torn, I stand again. No step back, I stand.
The harbor slept in sheets of fog. The sea was pale and white. No sail was seen, no drifting log, only the turning tide. The cliffs were blind, the reefs were near, the mist devoured the shore. And somewhere in that silent fear, the waves began to roar. No fire could pierce the silver air, no star would show the way. Ring the bell through northern mist, let the frozen waters hear. Through the storm that can't be missed, still the sound is clear. Ring the bell through northern mist, let the iron echoes roam. If the sea would dare resist, guide the lost ones home. Her hands were raw from rope and rain. The tower shook with wind. The fog returned again, again, like ghosts that never sinned. Each strike became a rising cry across the hidden foam. A voice that would not let them die before they reached their home. The sea may steal the light away, the storm may claim the sky. Ring the bell through northern mist, let the crashing darkness know. There are sounds it can't resist when the cold winds blow. Ring the bell through northern mist, through the thunder and the foam. Every wandering northern wrist will find the path back home. If the rope
fog lay thick along the wall, no torch could cut it through. The night was deep, the air was small, the silence heavy grew. Then far beyond the frozen plain, a hollow iron cry. The horns returned again, but none replied nearby. No fire was lit along the ridge, no signal crossed the night. When no horn answers back, I will not turn away. Let the dark consume the tracks till I stay. When no horn answers back, let the silence break in me. If the north begins to crack, I will be. The gates were cold beneath my hand, the frost had sealed the grain. The echoes rolled across the land like distant coming rain. No riders cut the shadowed snow, no banners touched the sky. The truth was clear in what I know, no help would answer cry. The storm may hide the rising threat, the night may blind the land. When no horn answers back, I will stand alone in line. Let the endless night attack, this ground is mine. When no horn answers back, hear my voice against the gale. If the world fades into black, I will not fade. If the gates begin to break, if the shadows cross the stone, still the stand is mine to take, mine alone. Ooh, mine alone. When no horn answers back, hear the mountains start to cry. Let the storm erase the tracks till I defy. When no horn answers back, through the frost and shattered sky, if the north begins to crack still, I no answer, no retreat, only stand. The storm had taken all but breath. The field lay hard and white. No voice remained to name the dead, no fire, no guiding light. I found you where the cold had won, your hands still closed in frost. No sky to mark what had been done, no word for what was lost. The wind may tear the path away, the night may close the land. You will not be left to the snow, I will carry you through the storm. If the world lets all things go, I will keep you warm. You will not be left to the snow, though the night takes everything. If no road remains to follow, still I bring you in the
dark may claim the day. You will not be left to the snow. I will not let you fade through the night where no winds go. Through the frozen blade, you will not be left to the snow. Hear my voice remain. If the north would take you low, it must take me the same. If I fall into the white, if I lose the path I knew, still I walk into the night, still with you, still with you, still with you. You will not be left to the snow. Hear me through the storm. Not all the lost are meant to go. Not all the cold can claim the warm. You will not be left to the snow. Though my strength is torn, if I must break to bring you home, then I am reborn. No grave, no leaving, only home. The horizon split in silver flame. Cold thunder walked across the tide. The drakkers carved in ash and name, cut through the dark with ribs held wide. No harbor light, no mercy shown. The fjord was teeth and shifting stone. The mast would bend, the sail be torn, but still the northern oaths were sworn. The sea may rise, the sky may fall, the storm may take the breath from bone, but wood and will outlive it all. We are not flesh alone. We are iron beneath the tempest. We do not shatter, we endure. Let the black waves rise against us. Our keel is deep and sure. Through thunder rolling without warning, through soul that blinds and winds that roar. If night believes it owns the morning, we carve the sea once more. The drakkers drank the sheets of rain. Their wooden ribs began to cry, but hands held fast through splintered pain and would not lose the sky. Shields along the frozen side beat like hearts in pounding spray. No fear was spoken in the tide, no oath was swept away. The wind can howl, the mast can strain, the ocean strike with iron hand, but something older than the rain still teaches us to stand. We are iron beneath the
Dear friends, this song is for you. I can't wait to see your likes.
Smoke climbs slow into the gray. No war cry split the morning air. The long ships drifted far away and left their silence anchored there. She did not run toward the flame, nor curse the sea, nor curse the sky. She spoke no God's forbidden name. She let the burning banners die. The wind can take the sail and mast, but not the ground beneath my feet. I will not break in the fjord wind. I will not scatter into flame. Let all the roaring tides rescind. I stand and I remain. Through ash that falls like winter rain, through echo steel and hollow cry, if nothing living bears the name I breathe, and do not die. The doors are barred against the frost, the embers guarded through the night. Not every battle must be lost when someone keeps the right. The ravens carve their circling sign above the roofs of cedar wood. No skull, you'll write this silent line of those who simply stood. No sword is raised within my hand, no glory burns upon my brow. I will not break in the fjord winds. I will not yield to crashing foam. When every oar and oath hath thinned, I guard the hearth, the home. Through ash that falls and hope grown thin, through nights that never seem to end. If all the world forgets again, I stand and I defend. If none return with thawing seas, if spring forgets this shore, still roots run deep in frozen trees. Still strength is more. Still strength is more. Still strength is more.